To the lineup of Wakiso Giants. Here they go with a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. Excitingly, Nomanojik and Sebufu Frank. Some of the footballers in there. Looking for the goal, Sharif Chimbowa. And just waiting for the referee to get us underway. It will be Onduparaka to get us a kick started. Amos Muonge shall be the player to get us underway. Your referee, Biaruhanga Henry, is in charge of this as Nyendo Gilbert is on line 1 and Gumini Caesar Timothy coming in on line number 2. So waiting for the referee to get us underway. Waterlogged pitch today. Very heavy downpour. Witness here in Bombo. Good important thing is that the water is flowing away and the ball can't flow. So why the referee has allowed the game to be played. Otherwise, with such a pitch sometimes, well, the referee can actually go down and cancel the match. I don't think there will be any kind of cancel today. And we are off. Muonge does get us underway today. It is Onduparaka at home against Wakiso Giants in a must-win for Onduparaka if they want to retain a very good start to this. And look at the gamble here. Conditions not the best really for Samson Chiria. Goes out for a corner. Hamza Kalanzi. Well, not yet actually got a win for Onduparaka Football Club ever since he came into the starting lineup for the side. The corner shall be swung in. So then see what comes in from Koma Cage, flicked in there by Dennis, and finally gotten away. Well, very heavy, it will be very, very heavy. And Wakiso on the attack right now. Chimbowa Sharif trying to get his way through inside the box line. This could be good runnings. Cross ball into, and totally wasted. And even if Nomanojik could not follow, ball just goes away for a throw in here to Onduparaka. From a corner to an attack. And that's how it has been. Corner. Or rather throw in here for Onduparaka Football Club. It's going to be Adreko Gaspar to get this ball underway. Gaspar flows that ball back into play. And they run through perfectly well. Jarieko loses possession, intercepted here. And cut away, finally gotten away by Musema Boniface. And big clearance from Gaspar Drico. It is Onduparaka nil, Wakiso nil. Wakiso have actually been in some very good form. And they lose the ball gallantly away by Mayanja Davis. And recollected here. Semfuka Ramat. Adrico. Big clearance and recollected back by Apollo. Goes back to Matthias Mwanga. Matthias taking his time here, the goalkeeper, former goalkeeper of Express Football Club. Long clearance from Matthias Mwanga. Trying to get that ball for the way, flipped on here by Arinda Ambrose. Yakini up in the midfield. They're playing very well. Musema Boniface now trying to drive his way through. Ferry allows it to continue. Sebufu Frank on the run here. Sebufu looking for Chimbowa Sharif. And nicks that ball very heavily and straight up to the goalkeeper, Matthias Mwanga. Matthias Mwanga. Well, the captain of Onduparaka Football Club. Long ball from him, the 24-year-old former Express and URA goalkeeper. Nicks that ball for the way. Allowed to roll out for a goal kick. Wakiso Giants. Well, if you look at Onduparaka Football Club, they've actually not won a game yet at the season so far as we stand in the Startimes Uganda Premier League. They've managed to play 7 games. They picked up 3 draws. It's not been very well for them. It's currently not a very good start for them on Onduparaka Football Club. Chimbowa Sharif away by Ujara. In the midfield, Musema Boniface on the chest. And flicked away by a loose ball coming through. The man in charge of Wakiso Giants has made sure that all goes well Ayala. And so far they are standing perfectly well. And they still want to retain themselves on top of the log. The Startimes Uganda Premier League. Matthias Mwanga away. Matthias trying very much to look for Muonge Amos. Now stolen back in the midfield. Very hard tackle coming up away by Kadu George. And a good play from Jariako. Wins the throw in here for Ndu. Adrico. Jariako. Referee I think has awarded a foul throw. Actually a bad throw rather. In such conditions, you're bound to actually make a few mistakes here and there. And case in point is that. Yeah, you can see Kadu sent to the water. Long throw from Kadu. Put away for another throw. Gaspar Drico. George Kadu. Long pass there from Lugemwa. Trying to nick the ball further for Semfuka. Trying to lay that ball further forward. Semfuka to Kadu. He's muscled away again by Jariako. And the throw is for Onduparaka. Gaspar Drico to throw this ball in very much. Away by Jariako. Long from Indifuna. Brushed through into the wing side. Finally gotten away by Arinda. Still a very intense match from both sides as they try to crop and crop, try and draw the prey away from the line. Joshua on the way. Licking that ball further forward now. On the run. Here comes Sebufu Frank. Sebufu towards the line. Does deliver. Delivery not the best. Goes out for corner. Corner coming up to Wakiso Giants way. Well, they're on top of the table, Wakiso, with about 17 points, having played 8 games, scoring about 12 goals and conceding 7. And the man himself, Lugemwa, shall be the one to deliver this ball deep in. He's a graduate from Makerere University in psychology. And they love to call him Song, former player of Makerere University. Long ball from Lugemwa and a wasted ball through. Could have gone anywhere. The goalkeeper, Matthias Mwanga, just failing to time that run. It is still in possession. And now goes for a throw-in. Throw to be brought in. Does not look very happy. Will be a long throw to be thrown in very frequently. Long ball inside the box line, gliding throw. Chance for the headers over the bar. So close, but still very far there. And it was Norman Ojik. Has 2 goals. Still failing to get the third for himself, Norman Ojik. Was so close for Wakiso to actually take the lead if they could. Well, conditions not very good for the game here in Bombo. Matthias Mwanga. Away from Matthias. Bouncing ball looking for Jariako. Put away Jariako with the header, not the best, and float back in the half of Onduparaka, the miscue from Indifuna, stolen away by Chimbowa Sharif. Sharif Chimbowa overdoes that, and the ball just goes to Matthias Mwanga. Mwanga away. Amos does not control. Lugemwa. Arinda. Jariako. This is a chance again for Mwonge. Amos does deliver, bounces through, and just goes away for a goal kick. And Grant Masiko allowing that ball to go away for a goal kick here to Wakiso Giants. Well, Onduparaka this season have so far lost about 2 games at home. They were beaten here by Busoga United 1-0 and also beaten by Express 1-0. Well, their record at home has not been the best this year around Onduparaka Football Club. And I think they'll be routing for the day they go back to Arua and see if they can solidify themselves there. Grant Masiko. Sebufu Frank loses possession, flick back in play. It's a big clearance. And Masiko does well. Lawrence to Sebufu Frank. Cheson Emmanuel Okech. Fighting his way. Lifted. Free kick. Oh, that's the free kick that has actually been awarded here. It was Emmanuel Okech who was thrown up by Grant Masiko. Look at that for a jump from Emmanuel Okech, from a Northern Gateway footballer. And the free kick shall be brought in by Rashid Okocha. Chiria trying to organize the D. Okocha delivers well. Defended perfectly here by Wakiso, not very far. Mayanja. Okocha. Long pass now. Gliding header deflects away for a corner. And Rashid Yakini was very close to giving Onduparaka the lead here. Rashidi Yakini has played as a defender before, but today goes back to his favorite position at the center of the pack. Rashidi began his career at Arua Soccer Academy. Also played for Arua Hills at one time. There was a chance that actually went begging away for the corner. It's a corner here to Onduparaka. Corner swung in, away by Joshua. Gotten away from the defensive line, but not very far. Collected by Adrico Gaspar. He goes for the safety first. It's only 9 minutes. It's a cagey match. And that ball refuses to glide. Away again, Onduparaka on the attack. That's put away and recollected there. Long ball by Kenya. Trying to nick that ball deep down. The chance is for Jariako. Inside the D, Jariako forgets the ball. And finally, Wakiso can clear. And looking for Noman Ojik, former Kasai Plascon footballer. He's failing to keep that ball on play, goes for throw. Gaspar Drico. Ndifuna. Good play there from Mayanja. And he's actually fouled by Noman Ojik. Well, Davis Mayanja, former Maroons and former Express footballer. And also another graduate, by the way, in quantitative economics at Makerere University. He's a graduate, he's a bachelor's degree graduate in quantitative economics, Mayanja Davis. Utilizing his passion well in football, trying to see if he can actually earn more from this. And finally it's away by Joshua. Trying very much to take that ball further away, collected at the midfield area. Ojik not clearing well. And he actually retrieves the ball off Gaspar the Rock Adrico. It's a foul. Free kick to Wakiso. Just 11 minutes have been played. This shall be brought in by George Kadu, former Kiyindi Boys footballer and Butega Red Star footballer. Sends that ball in very quickly. Chimbowa. Finally it's away. It's good solid play at the back. Long passing. Fighting for the ball was Apollo Kagogwe. Free kick has been awarded. Well, Apollo Kagogwe playing at the back. It's very good play there from Kagogwe. Solid start. Very good play. Kagogwe signed all the way from Toro United. But this shall be brought in by Lugemwa. Chimbowa now cleared away. Amos on the weights. Jariako failing to deliver. Oh, very good steal, and the referee will award that for the free kick. Kadu George, well, being pulled there by Davis Mayanja. He's actually very apologetic for that, Davis Mayanja. And the free kick will be for Wakiso Giants. Well, Wakiso predominantly well known for their free-flowing game, but with such condition, I don't know if that will be very possible today. Lugemwa on the stand. Kadu George on this too. Could be Lugemwa. Has scored a couple of those in the league and University League. Lays that ball looking for Chimbowa to the arms of the keeper, Matthias Mwanga. Mwanga sending that ball in very long. Away again by Kagogwe. Trying to crop up, trying to get more position here. Ball just easily glides away, looking for Adrico on one side. Gaspar Adrico floats the ball in the midfield to Mayanja Davis. Unfortunately, that just easily goes away for a throw-in. Well, a lot to be done in this playing area, more especially for the element of drainage. If a pitch can actually hold a lot of water like this after the downpour, has a lot really. Sebufu trying to chase. Ojara Dennis does well over Sebufu. Sebufu wins the face, and that goes for a throw to Wakiso Giants, and Dennis Ojara was actually requesting for a foul. Played as a striker. The Cholikov is actually lost to West Nile. Beaten 1-0 in Arua. They should be looking to see if they can come back next month. Kadu George will be going for the long throw. Does go very long, and that goes away for a goal kick. Serufu trying very much to come into the game. Well, you'll be able to listen to a lot of talk here due to the suspension that Onduparaka has. Well, this is their fourth game at home, Onduparaka. So they have about one more to go before they can actually travel back to Arua. Matthias Muanga way. And the chest is on here, looking for more. Kept on play by Gaspar Drico. Away by Ndifuna. Finally swept back by Kadu, right in the arc of the midfield. Slowly by slowly, it's a long ball for the way. It's good clearance yet again by Apollo Kagogwe. Sebufu, Nomonojik, up front to Kimbowa Sharif. Out of the line, who could be a foul here. And that shall be awarded, but unfortunately it's a foul the other way. Sharif Chimbowa fouling. Bringing down Rashid Okocha. You can see Okocha was faster. Chimbo was sleeping. It's no free kick whatsoever. It's actually free kick to Onduparaka. And you can see the officials of Onduparaka Football Club all praying to get something better today. It's not been a very good result for them of recent. Wakiso, if you look at them, they've played in Bombo before. So when they played against UPDF and managed to beat UPDF by 0-1. It was a game played on the 25th of October 2022. Now they're here for the second time playing on Onduparaka Football Club. Well, that day it didn't rain, but today it has rained, so different conditions, difficult game to play. Foul for Onduparaka. Rashid Yakini. And there goes Ayala. Feeling very cold, the aftermath of the downpour. Dennis Ojara shall be going for the free kick, the former Toro United footballer. Long from Ojara, it's cleared away. It's not the best really. Ojara loses to Chimbowa rather. Sharif Chimbowa looking for Frank Sebufu. And Nomanojik is opening. It's a ball that just goes away for a goal kick. Well, Frank Sebufu trying to go for goal instead of looking to open up on Nomanojik. Well, that was Chimboa's earlier chance. Looking to Frank Sebufu, which actually just went over. Well, from the tactic there, he was trying to go for goal, not for the cross. Well, Bernardine Difuna, 20-year-old former Nansana United footballer. He's been playing very well at the back. It's Kadu George. George Kadu. Away by Chimboa. Could be going back to him. Chimboa fighting. Chimboa with a shot. Deflects. And goalkeeper Matthias Muanga has to come back to retrieve that ball. Conditions very tricky. Very, very tricky conditions today. Ball seems not to be leaving that position. And Matthias Muanga had to be there to make sure that nothing goes past him. Kenya Lawrence on the steal. Away by Amos. Muonge Amos. Amos Muonge. Arinda closing up. Muonge and Arinda. Muonge does well. Lays it through inside the box line. Goalkeeper comes out, Samson Chiria. Well, how they left Muonge to dilly-dally with the ball inside there very enough is a little questionable. Chiria. Matthias Muanga. Long from Matthias. Get it back into play by Arinta. Looking for Sebufu Frank. Rashid Okocha. Ball still on play. Now actually goes for a throw into Onduparaka. Well, we've seen less from Rashid Okocha. Seen less of Okeche Emmanuel today. Less of James Jarieko. Grat Masiko. Another graduate. And he actually is a graduate of BBA, Specialty Finance, all the way from Ikumba. Now here comes Mayanja. Jarieko Swept away. The ball is still right there in the midfield as they try very much to scoop the ball through. There's a foul possibly from Sharif Chimboa. And this has been awarded. Well, these conditions just remind me of beach soccer. You have to be very much alert to play the game. Jarieko on the chest, goes for the shot and deflects away for a possible throw-in. Well, the element of scooping the ball is witnessed a lot in beach soccer. The element of scooping the ball is witnessed here. Very difficult conditions. Rashid, Jarieko, JJ. Rashid again, lifting that ball but not lifting well. Goes for a throw-in. Well, spin there. Look at the conditions. It's still raining, by the way. Slight drizzle. It's not yet done, really. And the throw shall be brought in. Adrico Gaspar, rather. Handball. Flag is up. Trying to take on the advantage of cooling the ball using the arm. And that did not pay. Apollo. Kagogwe. Chested bound by Chimboa Sharif. Tried to open up but stolen by Emmanuel Okech. Okech. Sabufu. Kocha. Lift and clear is exactly what they are doing. And big clearance from Kadu. Rashid. Ojara. Ball just bounces back and that will be very costly. There's a chance for Amos Mwonge. And very good back tracking there from Apollo Kagogwe. Mwonge. JJ going down. No free kick for George, but that will be a throw in for Onduparaka. Jariako James is the name. JJ is his shot. Tried very much to get that ball in, went down very easily. JJ, the 18-year-old, began his career at Paida Black Angels Academy. Wins another throw in. JJ. The throw shall be for Onduparaka. Began very quickly, Jarieko. And that is a corner. Corner kick. Jarieko seems to be very much okay. You can see him trying to relax there. Oh, that one actually was not on the right line. Jarieko, long ball inside the box line. It is away from Indifuna, back into the path of Okech. Goes for the shot, it's out. Emmanuel Okech just failing to get the top corner. The former Northern Gateway footballer. That ball perfectly well. Okech trying to slice his foot very well, but not that right shot they wanted. Well, disappointed more was Dennis Ojara. Ball just went over. Now the goal kick. The play there from Mayanja. Away by Adrico Gaspar. Chested down by Amos Mwonge. Jarieko with a big clearance. He's looking for Okech Emmanuel. Clearance not the best. Just goes out the throw here to Wakiso Jens. Brad Masiko being ordered to go back behind by the referee Bukenya. From a KCCA footballer Bukenya. Currently very much improving this year around in the Startimes Uganda Premier League. Trying to get his rhythm, and his rhythm is actually gotten well. Managed to win a few accolades of Man of the Match awards. Bukenya. It's good play there from Musema Boniface. Rashid. Emmanuel Okech. Lays it down to JJ. Controls well. JJ flows that ball back in play. The 1-2 Okech. Finally away by Bukenya. This is Sabufu Frank. Right in the mid. Finally put away. No win for them. Masiko. The play from Mayanja. JJ. Emmanuel Okech trying to switch that ball deep in from the keeper, Samson Chiria. And lays it back onto the side. Here comes Okech Emmanuel. That looks like Micho, isn't that? It looks like Mitchell is watching the game here. Jericho James Jericho. Away to Adrico Gaspar. Lays it in the box line. Good save from the keeper. And he has it. Samson Chiria. I'm sure the boys currently are giving everything to the game due to the presence of the Uganda Cranes Kafa Mitchell here. Remember, there is a lot to come through. Well, he actually did say he was going to the game to watch the game here, Mitchell. And one of the analysts actually said that Mitchell has been watching most of the games live from the pitch. And I was Tendo, really. He was the one who said that. He's here. I think he's currently trying very much to select that side that will be playing for Uganda at the Chan. Chan games are not very far. And that will be around next year, early, around January. Well, this could be a serious knock. The legs up like that. Well, such conditions, very, very tricky to play the game in. Very tricky. But if you're a footballer, you have to learn to play in almost all conditions. Come rain, shine, you have to be there. Well, some of these footballers have gone through more difficult conditions than what we are seeing here. Growing up as an African playing football in Africa, you go through too much. I cannot actually testify to that. From playing on marble, from playing on gravel, playing in a pitch full of water, from playing without boots, to playing from football made up of banana fiber, football made up of milk pints. Such conditions are what have actually made most of these footballers who they are. And you can see the young Jericho James currently being walked off. Jericho, actually it was Mwonge Amos, sorry. And from the look of things, I think he will be not coming back, but some of the little action of the match we have actually played so far. Samson Chiria. Well, that's a very good flick from Cebu for Frank. Right in the midfield, the fight is on. Senfuka Raumat. Masiko laying that ball deep in the box. Gliding ball away. And Ndifuna does perfectly well, but not very far. Wama. The play there from Mayanja Davis. And now it's Jarieko. Loses that ball to Kadu. Kadu up. Ujik. Ndifuna. Long from Ndifuna, but that just goes away for a throw to Wakiso Giants. Well, I'm very sure it would have been a different feel of the game if there was no rain, really. It would have been totally different. We're missing the flair in this match. The footballers are finding it very difficult to control. Kadu will be going very much long. Very long from Kadu. In the box, punched away. Goalkeeper comes out. Another chance goes out. And again, wasted by Apollo Kagogwe, of all players. Well, the former Toro United player looking to score his very first goal for Wakiso this season. And look at where he gets himself there. In the mix, right where a striker is supposed to be. Kagogwe, the defender, is there. So that's Noman Ujik, former Onduparaka football club player. He's played for Plascon, he's played for Mida, he's played for Police, had a couple of stints all the way in Kenya. Matthias Mwanga way. Just 28 minutes of the match. Mayanja. Big clearance further forward. Nice movement again. And that will be a free kick. Rashidi Yakini. Brought down by Joshua. Well, if you look at this match perfectly well, the coach has actually gone with over 5 defenders for Wakiso Giants. You have a George Kadu, Apollo Kagogwe, Arinda, Joshua Lugemwa, and Masiko Grant. Though Lugemwa can actually play in the midfield, we've seen him play there in the University League very many times, but he's a more defensive player. George Kadu for the throw. Long from George. Turning header from Indifuna. And now it's JJ away. Well, initially, the actual lineup of the game had players like Aliro, had players like Titus Sematimba, Kasule Ibrahim, and of course Senyonjo. But because of the conditions of play now, well, the coach had to change the lineup to save some of his footballers like Senyonjo and Titus Sematimba from the injury. And the yellow card given away to George Kadu, former Kiyindi Boys player, also spent some time at Butega Red Star. Almost approaching and half an hour of football played. Rico Gaspar, sorry, header from Joshua, got back again by Chimbowa, away by Kadu. Actually very good to see Ugandan football televised perfectly well, 2 matches on one day. Shows how the game is actually growing. Jarieko with the long one, not getting the actual path of Emmanuel Okech. Was demanding more. Score formation of the yellow card to George Kadu. Now that was a challenge. For such conditions here, I'm very, very certain you're bound to swallow some of that water, depending on how you fall in it anyway. When you're fouled, Mayanja, Kadu, and Mayanja misses again, this time to Ujara. Big ball up front from Bukenya Lawrence. Kenya is playing more of a defensive today. Matthias. Manuel Okech not there, swept away from danger by Arinda. Stolen back by Ujara. Straight up to the goalkeeper, Samson Chiria. Samson Chiria away. Bouncing ball for the ring. Ndifuna cleared away perfectly from him. Good play there from Musema. Emmanuel Okech takes on 2 players, including Masiko Grant. So far, it's still 0-0 with 31 minutes of the Startimes Uganda Premier League match played between Onduparaka and the table leader, Wakiso Giants. Up front now, Semfuka Ramat, away by Ndifuna. Well, this battle is actually a battle between number 1 and number last. Onduparaka bottom of the table, number 15. Wakiso Giants on top of the table. A win today solidifies their space and stay over the weekend. Ndifuna away by Mayanja. Ujik fails. This is JJ. And puts away for throw-in by Kadu George. Hamza Kalanzi. In his very first season with Onduparaka Football Club, Hamza Kalanzi. Well, Naguru impacted match, and another foul throw, bad throw from Onduparaka. That's the second time they're failing to throw. And from the same player, Gaspar Drico. Kadu. Chimbowa, Nomanojik. Controlled by Matthias Mwanga. Ball just goes back again. Watch. Play there for Mayanja. Back into the path of Nomanojik waiting, but that's a chance for Sebufu a while ago. Emmanuel Rashid Yakini. Open up on the shot number 19. Amos Mwanga seems to be offside. There goes the gaffer. Is he watching the game on TV? Because you can see him with his phone there. Could be watching the game on TV and also trying to take some time. He's blessed with a replay there on TV, so That's the courtesy of the Startimes up there. Apollo Kagogwe. Rashid Okocha. Away by Greg Masika. Stolen away by Mayanja Davis. And recollected, but again he has the ball, Mayanja. Trying to play the 1-2s right now. Unfortunately, there's a run ball here. Inside the D, swept away by Kagogwe. Cleared perfectly, Kagogwe. Throw here to Onduparaka Football Club. A chance that was brought in perfectly by Amos. And cleared away by Kagogwe. Nice ball in. Headed away from danger, but not very far. It's still around the area. And they are probing up Musema Boniface. Rashid Okocha fakes one and delivers into the box line. Away it is Kadu with the header. Another brush from Semfuka. Shot low. Away perfectly by Arinda. Ndifuna. 10 minutes to half time. Mwoge Amos, good clearance. Kagogwe. Playing like a true defender today. Apollo Kagogwe. Hamza Kalanzi there currently. A lot of pressure. He needs to begin delivering. That is Kalanzi needs to begin delivering. Began the season with a lot of draws. Then the losses began coming. So far lost 2 games at home. 1 to Express 1-0. 1 also was a loss to Soga here. If you look at Wakiso Giants, they've actually lost only 1 game. That was on the opening day. They were beaten by KCCA 3-2. But they played well on that day, Wakiso. Apart from that, they've actually been playing perfectly well. And very many have fallen in love with their football, Wakiso Giants. Handball, Chimbowa Sharif allowed to roll up to the chance, and it's out. Adu could have handled that ball, did he? Yes, he did handle the ball. Let's watch this very closely. The action for the handling of the ball not coming up, but that was the action for the shot. It went out for a goal kick. Later on, called back for a handball. Matthias Mwanga. Finally away by Ndifuna. Right in the midfield, flicked in perfectly by Amos. Now Emmanuel Okech holds the run. Rashid here, overdoes it. Collected by Jarieko. Brought back, and what a clearance from Davis Mayanja. Tried very well to cock that gun, but unfortunately the trigger was released very heavily. Amos Nwonge inside the box line. Fights to keep the ball on play. Emmanuel Okech. Usema loses. Mayanja wins. And then collected Emmanuel Okech. And that just goes out for goal kick. Well, they're keeping themselves very much warm. With these kind of conditions, you have to keep your body very much warm. You don't want to come into the game with a cold feet. You can pick up a different kind of injury. You can aggravate your injury. So just have to keep your body warm. Samson Chiria. Marcico Grant. Stolen away in the midfield by Bukenya. Loves to rove, but today is not roving. Semfuka with the pass. Looking for Norman Ojik and Ujara. Well, those two actually play for the same province. They actually Semfuka back again to Marcico Grant. Laying that ball in the area. Good header here. Looking for Sebufu. He can launch in, away by Davis Mayanja. Filled back by Chimbowa. It's still in the area, it's still bubbling around, and not the best really from Nomano Jik. Well, they are fighting very much to get something. That was the clearance from Ojara. Ooh, that was so close. Ojara almost being stamped on there by Ojik. Back to Samson Chiria. Nomano Ojik on the chest. Will be retrieving that again. Good play from Ojara. Ojik, Masiko Grant. Okech coming closer. Wins that ball free and square. Okech. Rashid lifts and clears. And Kenya failing to hold up. Rashid again. Throw in. Well, out of the 12 goals that Wakiso have scored this year round, 5 have actually come away from home. So most of those goals have actually fairly balanced. If you have 5 coming from away from home, and the balance is actually goals scored at home, it's not a very bad tally of events there for the Wakiso side, who have tried very much to score. That's Gaddafi Gadinho beginning on the bench today. Ojik. Wakiso's throw, they're looking very much for Chimboa. Away by Ojara. Sebufu coming closer to the steal. Dennis Ojara. Rashidi Okocha fetching that, and back again by Lugemwa. Big clearance by Mayanja. It's a very, very cagey game here from the two sides, and we tried very much to open up the score. And look at the ball stand. Finally away by Ndifuna. Float back by JJ. Muwonge. Amos Muwonge. Collected well by Adrico Gaspar. Thinks he's the only one playing today. It's away by Mukenya. Lifts. Semfuka. Fell into control. It's out for throw. Rico with a long throw. JJ trying very much to come closer to that. Apollo Kagogwe just puts that ball for a throw. Adrika. JJ going down. And the referee awarding him with a free kick. This time around it was Arinda that fouled. Was that Arinda Osebufu? He's in a lot of pain. Total lot of pain. Let's watch this very closely. Oof. A bit of looking of the legs there. Yeah, the legs actually came together. To watch from here. Brought down by Sebufu. Free kick to Onduparaka. Well, in the last 6 matches between the two sides, that's Onduparaka and Wakiso, from 2019, Onduparaka Football Club have managed to win only 2. That is a 1-0 win way back in 2019. That was on the 2nd of October. Then there was another 1-2. It was played on the 25th of March 2022. Wakiso managed to win 2. It was a 1-0 way back on the 19th of January 2020. And also the 17th of April 2021. Well, these two teams have actually picked up 2 draws. Rashid going long, brushed away from danger with 2 minutes of normal time on the clock remaining. Emmanuel. Away by Matthias. Charring header from Sebufu. They're trying to switch that ball to Chimboa. He's offside. Reaction, more activity. Good play there from Nomano Jik. Up front away, Semfuka Ramat. And good backtracking from Dennis Ojara. He defends well this time round. It's Ndifuna Bernard passing that ball further away. Amos Rashidi with the clearance. Back to the goalkeeper, Samson Chiria. Kadu. Gliding header through. Up again to Adrico. Kadu does well. So that was rather Sebufu Frank. Kimbowa. That's good control there from Ramad Semfuka. And very good steal from Ojara Dennis. That's world-class defending there from Ojara. For a footballer who began his career as a striker with Toro United. He's currently playing as a defender today. He's a striker with the Acholi. Matthias Muwanga. Ndifuna. Good header there from Kadi George. And that will be a throw here to Wakiso. George Kadu looking to connect that ball further away. Back in the midfield they're fighting. Now stolen away but given away again. 4 minutes have been added. It's only 4. Sebufu Frank. That goes the throw to Onduparaka. Well, Wakiso Giants have never won a game in the league versus Onduparaka away from home. With Onduparaka winning 1, drawing 2. But in the 3 matches played at the home of Onduparaka, that's what has actually happened. And Wakiso will be trying very much to see if they can get themselves their very first win against Onduparaka. Lugemwa stolen away by JJ and pushed away there by Apollo Kagogwe. Well, this game has never witnessed a barren draw, but currently it's draw here. We've seen 2 draws and all the 2 draws have been 1-1s. Adrico. JJ. Now here comes Mayanja. Goes for the curling ball. It is swept away. Not very far. Good play there from Sebufu Frank. Coach Rashid. Flag is up and a free kick has been awarded. It's Rashid Yakini playing a little bit hard on Grant Masiko. Gives away that free kick. 1 minute of the added 4 already played. Onduparaka Football Club still nil with Wakiso Giants. They've actually collected very many draws, Onduparaka Football Club, and very many 0-0 draws anyways. Corner. Corner shall be brought in by Lugemwa. Lugemwa for the corner, and unfortunately the ball moves away. With everybody inside waiting, Lugemwa shall be the one to deliver. Brought in corner, set it away from danger. But it's still in the area that Onduparaka don't want it to be. The play from Bukenya. Lugemwa trying to look for Chimbowa Sharif. Handball again. Adrico Gaspar actually not giving anything here. Let's watch this well. There was no contact whatsoever on Adrico. Very good call from the referee. That could have been a handball anyway. But it's a corner, rather throw awarded. Kadu George will be looking to deliver. Long from Kadu. Get it away from danger and goes for another throw. Whenever Kadu stands on the throw, just looks like a corner. He'll be looking to go slightly longer. He's requesting for a dry shot. Kadu. Long throw from Kadu into the box. Away by Ojara. And Arinda miscues. Stolen away by Emmanuel Okech. Long ball from Okech. Further in. Throw back into the area. This could be going away back to Masiko. We're just 1 minute away 1 minute and a few seconds away from that whistle. Jarieko. JJ. Jarieko looking to lay that ball inside. Stolen away Masiko. The push is there. Goes away for a corner kick. Some bit of smile coming on the face of Hamza Kalanzi right now. Must be enjoying his football, Hamza Kalanzi. Corner for Onduparaka. On the corner shall be divided. Manuel Okech shall be the one to deliver. Calling corner. And there goes the whistle. The referee brings the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been a very, very cagey first 45. The conditions very, very difficult to play. Pitch waterlogged, pitch a little bumpy. And trust me, all that put together makes it very difficult for this match to be played. But anyway, the players are taking on the game. At halftime, a few chances falling for both sides. And you can say Wakiso got a few from that man, Amos Mwonge, failing to utilize. Emmanuel Okech on the other side had a few chances also, but nothing came by for themselves. At halftime here in Bombo, Onduparaka nil, Wakiso nil. Let's come back with the analysis and more. Don't go away. To Onduparaka Football Club. Very much 0-0. The goals coming if there are any goals in this match. But so far it is 0-0 here. Onduparaka Football Club and Wakiso Giants as the game continues to proceed slowly by slowly. I think the introduction of Serun George in this match totally changes everything. You, I think, also see the introduction of a gentleman by the names of Titus Sematimba too. But big clearance from Matthias. Well, the chase is on very much. Trying to get that ball in very, very quickly. And yet collected by Titus. Brings it back into play. Goes away for a throw-in. Throw to be brought in by Kadu George. Be the one to throw this in very quickly. Kadu George. Long ball from Kadu. And trying to open up the game, but unfortunately just rolls out for a goal kick. Well, Ayala has been probing, trying very much to see if he can get a win here today. His side has been performing perfectly well this year round. I don't know exactly if it will be their season, but they played very well. The last couple of matches so far played. Wakiso Giants have played well. There goes the substitution, and Semfuka is out, and Serun Georgie actually coming in. And also we did see the introduction of Titus Sematimba, the shot number 8, also coming into the game. Senyonjo, long ball further, away by Adrico. Trying to get his way through, good movement there from JJ. Senyonjo, such a fine footballer, very, very experienced footballer when it comes down to playing the match. Away by Okocha, trying very much to lay that ball in very, very quickly, trying to pick up the game through. Right there, headed away by Noman Ojik and flowed back to Senyonjo's way. It is Senyonjo. Oh, he goes down, brought down by the man himself, Ojara Dennis. Well, looks like the referee says it was a clean steal. Throw by Masiko. Or just goes back to Okocha. Shields very well, and that goes for a goal kick. That's another sub. Chimbowa coming out for Sematimba. It's a very good play from Rashid Okocha. The eyes will be telling this all really on how the game will be panning through, how the game is moving on. A lot of concentrations coming up in this match. Matthias Mwanga, long ball it is. Trying everything in his power to actually get something moving on. There goes a throw. Kocha. Throw ball here, Rashido Kocha throws that ball in very quickly. Brings it back right in the midfield. This is good play from Joshua Lugemwa. Back again to Masiko Grant. Long ball. Intercepted by Senyonjo on the run. Here comes Senyonjo flicking that ball. Ojara does well, stands his guard, and finally goes back onto the path. Right in the midfield, Bukenya goes down. Very good control, very good composure. Such a fine player is Senyonjo. Very, very pivotal player for Wakiso Giants. Him alongside Kasule have actually been very outstanding players. That's a free kick that has been given away, and it was the man himself, Ujara Dennis, with the foul. Well, today is actually looking very, very happy. The coach of Onduparaka, Hamza Kalanzi, looking very smart in that suit of his. Well, keeps a smile. I think today will be a very good day for him. Hopefully, it will be paying off with a win. And Senyonja has just come in as a sub. Came in as a replacement of Semfuka Ramat, and hope he doesn't go back to the hospital bed there. Conditions very difficult to play. You'll be very, very careful with how you throw your legs around. And they've been very happy, the Onduparaka officials, and you can see the smile. Bottom of the table. And again, some disciplinary committee rulings also coming to catch up with other clubs. Sports Club Villa is one of them. There's that rumor moving around that they will be playing their games of football down in Lira. It's at the Akibwa Stadium. That's where they will be playing their games. We're just waiting to see also what befalls Busoga. Lugemwa shall be the one to try very much to drop this ball inside. The bench is watching. They don't want to concede another goal. Let's wait and see what comes in from this free kick. It's Lugemwa. Up again as Kadu goes for the curling ball straight to the keeper. Very good save, Matthias Mwanga. Was saving that perfectly well here, Matthias. Long ball from Matthias. Chimboa Sharif just failing to keep the ball on. Oh, actually Chimboa got out. That was Titus. Almost having the same height. Ojara. Dennis Ojara. Collected at the back here by Joshua. Senyonjo drifting that ball further away. No coach in trouble. Away goes Sebufu. It's a good cross and just whistles across. It just goes away for a goal kick, but very good try from Frank Sebufu. Trying very much to nick that ball inside the penalty area. Good steal from Sebufu. Tried to lay that ball inside the box. There was nobody coming through, and Titus Sematimba was the one who was closest, failing to get that ball in Royal. Joshua. The referee holds on to the game because there's an element of concussion here. And pain goes Rashid Yakini. So there's been a lot of pain. He'll be able to pick himself up. Rashid Yakini could have taken a knock of that collision with Joshua. Well, the magic is very simple. Just get out the ice bag and put in the area that has been affected, and the player will be ready to go. The most interesting thing about sports medicine is just like that, how it works very quickly, leaves very many puzzled. Once you see a footballer in a lot of pain as though he's lost a leg, then at the next moment you see him back on the pitch, playing as if nothing happened. From Startimes Uganda Premier League currently, it's been totally different from the other matches we have seen in the other seasons, with the big boys falling prey. Case in point, yesterday Express Football Club were actually thumped by Bright Stars. The best of results for the Express fans that they had wanted, but the Bright Stars seem to be getting some bit of gear right now. Lost a couple of matches, drawn very many, and now they seem to be getting the right rhythm under Asaf Mwebaze Brightstars. Emmanuel Okech, away there by Musema. Okech again, lays it through to JJ. Jerieko. Musema, stolen away by Norman Ojik. And a throw-in has been awarded right now to the blue side of the game. It's Norman Ojik warming up, and also looks like Kasule too. They're very, very pivotal footballers for the campaign this year round. Back into play, here comes Bukenya Lawrence, goes down, intercepted by Emmanuel Okech. Venturing further, Emmanuel Okech again, nice tackle. And referee says no, it's actually the throw for Onduparaka. Coach Rashid. Musema. Now here comes Mayanja. He does well keep that ball play. Here comes Musema Boniface, making that ball to the left hand side of play. Rashid Okocha lays it through and swept away from the back. Norman Ojik on the chest, just can't keep the ball on play. And those are the conditions, that's the picture you're watching. Musema. Sebufu. Norman Ojik. Scooping and not scooping well. Ojara does well up front. Away by Mayanja, away by Musema. Right in the midfield, there's long ball here from JJ. And the chest, Rashidi Yakini just can't keep that ball on play, goes out for throw-in. Kadu. JJ. Given away by Mayanja. Now here comes George Kadu. Who effects one and flicks well. Launches that ball deep into the area of the box, away by Ujara. Play from Senyonjo. Here comes Lugemwa. Goes very heavy deep down, collected perfectly by Norman Ojik. Away by Okocha Rashid. The action continues. Here comes Amos Muonge. Muonge again, tried to take on Arinda. Does deliver to the wing. Player goes down. Referee says no, there was no problem with that. Kadu. Senyonjo. Kadu again. Long from Kadu. It's collected by Titus. And finally gotten away from danger by Musema. They'll be looking for Norman Ojik right now. Lays a ball to Lawrence Bukenya, who seems to be alive. And that goes out for a corner. Very good play from Rashid Okocha. Well, ever since they introduced Senyonjo into the game, you realize that Lawrence Bukenya seems to be very more alive. He's roving further away. So much defensive in the first 45 minutes, Lawrence Bukenya, but currently is alive and very much probing up and about. The corner shall be delivered. It's one that Wakiso Jazz will be looking very much to utilize in, and Senyonjo with the one to swing one in. It's a long swing through and away from danger. Amos. Grant Masiko has actually won the ball. Masiko. Bukenya. Senyonjo loses that, and well, they have actually fouled in the other way around. So it's going to be a free kick. Emmanuel Okech. It's going down very easily. Onduparaka yet to make a substitution. They are very interesting footballers on the bench. They can actually come down and change the tide of events here. It was a battle. Very good battle for that ball. Oh, look at what used to be white socks. Changing the color right now to grayish. Okocha, can he control? Oh no, he doesn't. But looks like Mitchell has actually gone out to another side to witness how the game will be played. It's very good to see Uganda Cranes coach actually touring and watching the boys play. the presence of the national team coach sometimes changes the flow of a match. Senyonjo, and not getting the path of Frank Sebufu. Boniface Musema making that ball. The run is up now. JJ on the run, and finally can't get that ball away by George Kadu. Titus float back into the path of JJ. Long ball deep through and straight to the arms of the goalkeeper Samson Chiria. Well, I think it will take something extraordinary for us to see a goal in this match. Norman Ojik, flag is up and he's offside. Sebufu Frank. Onduparaka Football Club scored only 1 goal at home this season. That's when they were beaten by Express 2-1 on the 28th of October. The most interesting thing is that that goal was actually scored from the penalty spot. So open play really, they've actually failed to score a goal on open play on Onduparaka. Sema Mayanja chested down by Amos, away by Grants. Finally gotten away there by the Warmer. This is Ojara. So going up for the offside. I don't know. Is an offside or the ball actually crossed the line? But I think it's an offside. According to the referee's assistant, the flag was actually up. Joshua will be the one. Now here come trouble. Kasule and Aliro are the ones coming in. What a squad this will be. You have Kasule coming in. You have Norman Ojik coming in. Oh, sorry, Aliro, not Ojik, rather. Aliro. Now here we go. I think it will be Norman Ojik exiting, and possibly Frank Sebufu could be also exiting. Let's watch this closely. 19, Norman Ojik is out, and here comes Aliro. And also on the other side, it is 2 off and 10 in. Masiko Grant, of all players, exiting. Big header. Long ball by Indifuna. And put back into play here by Kadu. Oh, good composure. Ujara Dennis. There's a ball for up. Confidence that he has at the back. Ujara is very amazing. But there's a run from Amos Muonge. Follow up here. Beats one. Looks up. Crosses in. And it's away by the big touring defender, Lugemwa. Flick back. Titus looking for Sebufu. And again, it's the man Dennis Ojara. Pass from the goalkeeper Matthias. Collected on the wing by Gaspar. Long ball further away. Touring header by Arinda. It's good play from Bukenya. Oh, he looks very comfortable right now, Bukenya. And they have given away possession. Emmanuel Okech beats 1, beats 2, but can't beat 3. And he still has the ball. Emmanuel Okech trying to lay that ball in the box. And he gets a corner. It's confirmation of the substitutions. Grant Masiko coming in the place of, going out. And it was Owen coming in. Such a rich team that man has, Ayala. Very, very rich team. Only the team can remain fit enough for the entire season, or they could be going places. Wakiso Giants. Very good run from Emmanuel Okech a while ago. The way he beats Apollo Kagogwe. Super play. Look at that for skill. Here comes a corner. Rashid. Big one deep. Cut back by Rashidi Yakini. Foul awarded. This year around, it's Frank Sebufu who was fouled. Could be having some bit of prayers right now there. That's Kasule. Kansole. Well, Kansole is actually the goalkeeping coach of Wakiso Giants. He has done very well with Samson Chiria. Very, very well for goalkeeper who almost quit the game due to a serious injury and coming back and later on playing well. Something nice there. Matthias Mwanga. 25 minutes remaining to play. The play from Apollo Kagogwe. Rush back into the path of Titus now. Sematimba. Tito. And Tito just allows the ball to roll away for a throw. And currently Semfuka Raumat, actually it's Arinda rather, sorry. Semfuka got out, so Arinda is operating on the right. Titus lays that ball for the way, Senyonjo. Oh, he goes down and that shall be a free kick. It's a confirmation of the sub, Liro, coming in the place of Norman Ojik. Well, look at this, Jariako actually pointing at the position of foul. It's a hard tackle, Jara. Very hard tackle from Dennis Ojara. Well, between Sanyonjo and Joshua, one of those will go for this, and Lugemwa normally used to go for the free kicks. He's a very good free kick taker, has a lot of power. Would have loved to see more from Kadu George when it's direct. Here comes Lugemwa. Cows away by Okocha. And then collected by Amos Mwonge. Stolen away by Bukenya. Mwonge does well. Ndifuna. Mayanja Davis. Long ball from Mayanja now gliding through the some bit of a handball. The referee does award the free kick here to Onduparaka with 20 minutes remaining on the clock. This game has never ended in a draw between these two sides. Sorry, a 0-0 draw rather. It has ended draw twice, 1-1, but not goalless. Will this be the day that it ends goalless? We don't know. As the Giants all the way from Wakiso are probing up. Alero flick back again here with Kasule. Nice 1-2s from Kadu. Flag is up here. Oh, there goes Micho. Currently now sitting down as he takes on his notes. I have to admit that no Uganda Cranes coach has watched more matches of the local league than Micho. It's away by Musema. Now Kadu George will go for the shot. It's drifted away from danger and put back into the forbidden area, away by Okocha. Kenya. Tito. Kasule. And trying to open up here. Look at the tackles flying in right now. This is Arinda. Long pass collected by Senyonjo. Very, very skillful footballer, the captain of Wakiso Giants. Arinda looking to throw that ball deep in. Arinda stolen away by JJ, passing the ball further away. Amos Mwonge on the chest. It's a little bit fast for him, Amos Mwonge, and that's disappointing. Total frustrations for Amos Mwonge. Wakiso can build from the back as they venture Apollo Kagogwe's way. Kadu also loses possession. Be a ball now to Onduparaka. 21 minutes, approaching 20 to go. Ayala does not look comfortable. He wants a win here. Oh, they still have possession. Amos Mwonge gives it away. Very good play from Kadu. Now Tito on the run. Tito goes. It's Tito. Can open up to the captain Senyonjo. Ojara coming closer. Back to Tito. Okocha on the other side. And a sweep coming through from Ojara. Corner. He's done a lot of sweeping today. Ojara Dennis. Yeah, that's what occupational hazards, right? But I'm still very surprised how Joshua Lugemwa is very clean. And look at this. Well, you compare him with other players, you realize he's more clean. Corner brought through, straight to the goalkeeper, Matthias Mwanga rather. Well, Matthias Mwonge used to be a goalkeeper of Vipers at one time. Mwonge. That was Hamza actually. Hamza Mwonge. All right. Musema. Gaspar the Rock Adrico. Love to call him Okita. And loses his bearings. He fouls in there. It's a free kick awarded. And there'll be a chance for Wakiso Giants to begin probing from the back with only about 19 minutes remaining to play. This is why you play football with your fours. Watch this very closely. Well, you go down, you go down, you go down, and there goes playing football with your fours. The legs do the kicking, the arms do the support. Musema loses the ball to Tito. It's Tito looking for that room, away by Ojara, who is confident at the back. Ojara. Now, Rashidi Yakini. Flag is up. Amos Mwonge just failing to time his run. Let's begin sending that balls in very, very quickly. Onduparaka. Do not waste time. The more you waste time, the more player goes in front and is flagged offside. Long from Joshua. And collected by Tito. Dropped in by him. He's looking for Aliro. All the conditions not favorable for his game. Long ball by Kadu. Tito is out for goal kick. Well, if you look at Onduparaka, they've actually scored 5 goals past Wakiso in the league overall. Since 2019, they've actually conceded 3 overall. But as it stands right now, they're still failing to get a goal today against the Giants from Wakiso. Wakiso has scored 2 goals since 2019 in the league at the home of Onduparaka. Chances back Ojara. Long from Ojara. Collected back in the midfield here. Musema. Senyonjo. Legs that ball to Tito. Now Tito. What can he do? Tito. Senyonjo. Clever play here. Ojara again. Well, Micho's watching. I think he's loving what he's seeing. Had a slight discussion with him. He's supposed to be in Qatar. His country. Sabia will be playing very soon. That's going to be a throw to be brought in by Kadu. It's the watchful eye of the gaffer, the #1 football citizen on the coaching part. Watching this very, very, very well. 16 minutes remaining to play, just only 16. Onduparaka nil, Wakiso nil. And the throw shall be brought in by him, Kadu. Oh, he has actually gotten something to dry the ball. And that's exactly what he had wanted before. Kadu. It's a long throw of this ball. Long from Kadu. It's headed away, but back to Kadu. Drives it back in the area, but it will be stolen back by the Purple Sharks here. And back to the goalkeeper, Matthias Mwanga. Oh, the caterpillar is currently evading the shark, and it looks like the shark is failing to get the caterpillar well. Senyonjo. Rashidi Mayanja, very good turn from him. Rashid Okocha, and finally put away by Joshua Lugemwa. Onduparaka, in the losses they have actually gotten in the Premier League, they play very well. Then towards the end of the match is where they break. JJ, and away, shot from Rashidi to nobody in particular. I don't know exactly if Rashidi was going for the cross or he was actually going for a goal. That's not the distance that you want to go for. Joshua Lugemwa here. Back to Matthias Mwanga. Well, the bouncing ball here. Kadu fails to control. Kenya Lawrence. And now it's Tito's way. Good play from him. Takes it back to Bukenya. Learn from Bukenya. Towering header from Ujara. Here comes Yakini. Now Emmanuel Okech, stolen by Kadu. They are probing, they are cooking. Aliro goes for the cross ball into the box area, straight to the goalkeeper Matthias. Not in a hurry, Matthias Mwanga. Well, if you play in the league and you're playing the #1 team of the league, you actually get a little bit scared, most especially when you're bottom of the table and you're playing against a team that is on form. Sometimes it does motivate you to play better, sometimes you get scared to play. It's a two-way affair. And currently Wakiso on top of the table, up against the bottom side Ondu. And just love the way Onduparaka has actually handled this game for now. That's for now. Game is still 0-0. Tito fails. Musema wins. Now stolen away by Sebufu. Ujara. Good play from Bukenya Lawrence. To the wing side, it's Kadu George. Kadu. Aliro. Senyonjo. Apollo Kagogwe. Kasule. Scored a beautiful goal against Vipers. Kasule, that one. Now here comes Tito. Looking for Aliro. Aliro. Now Tito. Aliro. Takes one. Will be dropping. Fails to get that ball through perfectly. It's good play from Jericho. Actually Musema rather. But they'll go long. But Arida is the one who will go short. Aliro. Long ball. Goalkeeper calls. Goalkeeper receives. Matthias Mwanga. 12 minutes. Only 12. Well, if Onduparaka Football Club lose again today, it will become the first time ever since they were promoted from the big league to lose 3 matches in a row at home. They're totally missing the home side. Kasule leaves a drip of the rope to the ground, away by Musema. Now Emmanuel Okech. Emma makes a ball for the way, collected here by Amos Muonge. Emmanuel Okech. We have a footballer called the bank and actually come through and getting something for them. That is in case he can come through anyways. It's controlled perfectly at the back here by Apollo Kagogwe. Now the attack is on. Aliro, fast footballer, up against Ndifuna. Aliro again. It's a 50-50 call, but that shall run away for a goal kick. Very good backtracking from Ndifuna Bernard, and very good support coming in from Ojara Dennis. Soon and very soon, Onduparaka shall be back in Arua, and I'm very sure that they'll be welcomed with applause and lululation. And maybe when they go back home, the game shall be settling in. Aliro. Long clearance there from Apoloka Gogwe. Back in the mix. And finally gotten away by Sebufu. Stolen by Rashid Kucha. Now Musema driving that ball deep down. Collected perfectly there by Jericho. Amos can't pick two at the same time. Senyonjo. Jara. Senyonjo here. It looks like Tito right now with possession, trying to nick that ball further away. Sebufu fighting, Sebufu receiving, and that ball just fails to go. It was the water doing its role of defense right now. Emmanuel Okech. It's a very, very awkward ball. Really trying to open up on Jericho James, but not getting the right pass through. Lugemwa Joshua. Arinda back to Lugemwa. The referee wants it behind. Arinda. Lugemwa. Another throw in here for Wakiso. Right in the midfield is Semenyo. Musema does well. Musema loses his bearings away. Arinda. Jariako's there, Amos coming through. Straight up to the goalkeeper, Samson Shiria. Just 8 minutes away. This has been more of a potato garden match. Footballers totally stamping their ground on the pitch, feeling the aftermath of the game. Corner. Ojara has been very outstanding at the back. He's defended well today, Ojara. Really, really well. May become very difficult to see who will be the man of the match if it remains like this. But I can guarantee you Jara's played well. Oh, the whole Naguru is here. Long away. Well, there was Ibrahim Congo a while ago, the coach that you actually saw on your screen. Another talented, used to be talented player, Ibrahim Congo. Amos Muonge on the run, keeps the ball on play, and no, just goes away for a goal kick. Well, Ibrahim Congo used to be even a handball goalkeeper. Very, very blessed guy there, Ibrahim Congo. And his children actually followed the path of the dad, as one of his sons actually is still a handball goalkeeper, if I remember very, very well. Also called Congo. Products of Naguru. And Naguru used to produce, well, very, very good footballers and very good sportsmen used to come all the way from Naguru. That was the hub of the sportsmen, the hub of the boxers, hub of footballers, the hub of netballers and handballers, all used to come from Naguru. Those who actually do remember the Naguru quarters around there, the railway quarters. Now that was where real sportsmen and sportswomen were manufactured from. Unfortunately, it's no more. Now most of it actually now turning down to around in Zambia, Chibuli. But there's a free kick to deal with, and it's going to be brought in by Lugemwa. Lugemwa with a good ball, punched well by the keeper, and now stolen away by Rashid, flicked on here by Amos Muonge. Muonge flicks it back, Emmanuel Okech muscled away but keeps his guard on check. Away by Rashid, here comes Muonge. Very good backtracking there, very good play. And Lawrence Bukenya doing very well, making sure that all the sweeping is being done. 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes remaining to play. The Startimes Uganda Premier League, where Stars Ahmed. This game is still locked on 0-0. Musema with the long ball. actually Mayanja. Bukenya. Musema does well. Back to Musema. I want to, that can't yield. Arinda does well. Kasule does better. Sebufu up to Tito. Here comes Tito. Takes his time, Tito. Takes that ball to Senyonjo. Oh, he beats Ojara well. Senyonjo with that cross. And finally, Ojara back to the rescue and goes for the nearest path. And that is it. Home away from home. Bombo has been for Onduparaka Football Club. Just only one game remaining to go. And after that, it will be all systems go to Arua. And I'm sure they'll be very much happy to be back in Arua. Long from Kadu, punched away by Muonge, and Tito lays it back. Oh, Onduparaka's next game is a game against Arua Hills, away in Arua. That's going to be a very interesting match. The Arua Derby, where the problems came from. That's the next match for Onduparaka Football Club. So we just wait to see how far that will be. A trip back home will be a very good welcome for Onduparaka Football Club. That will be the very first time this season that they go and play in Arua. But that will be in Barifa. Gaspard Rico. And put away by Manuel Okech. Now will be thrown in by George Kadu. And Asimwe shall be coming in to play here for Onduparaka Football Club to remain hopefully where they are. Young Asimwe shall be coming up. Senyonjo stolen away again. And a foul from Senyonjo this year. Sakira Yakini Rashidi going down, and that's the confirmation of the yellow card given away to the captain of Wakiso Giants. Well, under such circumstances, you have to admit that both sides have played very well amidst the condition of play. Heavy downpour, bumpy pitch, waterlogged. Yellow card to Senyonjo. And free kick to Onduparaka. Possibly the substitution can be made right now. Oh, that player has played well. Ojara Dennis has played perfectly well today. Been very outstanding with his players Simwe and Bogere coming in. So out goes Musema Boniface. And in comes Asimwe. Oh, Rogers rather. Yeah, John Rogers shall be the one coming, possibly maybe for Mayanja. Is it Mayanja? No, it is not Mayanja. That's a very interesting name, John Rogers. Seconds away from the 90 minutes. Rashid looking for more possession away from the legs of Jarieko. Jara does well. That's not good. That's not good. Real dangerous play. Very dangerous play. No, footballers go through a lot, really. They make the money, but how they make the money? Look at that. That's real dangerous play. Very dangerous play. Actually break somebody just like that. You can actually end somebody's career just from there. Lugemwa headed away. The chest is on. Up front, Muonge, solo run. Muonge again, trying to be clever. In the box it goes Muonge. And that just whistles across. Nobody is there to rescue the situation. Well, John Rogers actually came in the place of Emmanuel Okech. That's the shot number 27. We are waiting to find out exactly how many minutes the referee has added into this game. But for Onduparaka, it will be where it actually used to begin from, the draws before the losses came in. They have not yet won a game this year in the Startimes Uganda Premier League. No win yet for them. They're still rooted at the bottom of the log. Now stolen away by Senyonjo, dropping that ball further in. The goalkeeper shall allow that to roll away to buy some precious seconds. He added 5, we've already played 1. And the referee wants Matthias Muwanga to get on with this very quickly. He has already received a yellow card before for time wasting, not in this match, but in the Startimes Uganda Premier League. Matthias Muwanga. Senyonjo. Big clearance from Gaspar Drico the Rock. John Rogers coming closely on that. Finally booted away. Confirmed, Rashid Yakini picked up a yellow card for that foul on Senyonjo. Tito. Bukenya. Arinda takes his time back again to Bukenya Lawrence. Looking for Kadu, and Kadu gotten. And if X1 leaves him there, Kadu getting the best of John Rogers, who actually fouls in the process out of frustration. There. It's a very good skill on Kadu George. Very fine play. Ayala. Well, his very good run of collecting the wins is being stopped here. Convincingly had a very good result in Wankulukuku against Sports Club Villa that led to some bit of gunshots. Lugemwa, let go, punched away for a corner. Sebufu coming very close to make it 1-0, but very good goalkeeping from Matthias Muwanga. Hope he has not picked up an injury in the process, Matthias Muwanga. Yeah, that's it. Like I said before, depends where you fall. Either you fall in water and you actually drink some. Looks like he has actually taken some to the face. And the site is totally changed. Needs a bit of water to do the dust off. Matthias Muwanga. Well, hopefully that will work for Matthias Muwanga to come back in the game. Oh, he seems to be okay. Very, very okay. That's it. Oh, that's the simple sports medicine, and that's medicine for that. Corner, seconds and seconds waiting. Corner be brought in by Wakiso. Punched away by Muwanga, who's very much alert. Now the attack is by JJ. Looking for Amos Muonge and a delayed pass. Poor, poor pass. Kagogwe Apollo. Get a back in the area. It's good play from Asimwe. Now Rogers. Adrico. Long pass from the Rock. Touring header back up front. Good collected but given away. And the turn from Rogers, collected by Tito. Kadu. Aliro. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, look at this here. Fighting for the ball, the younger Jariako up against Aliro. Oh, the 5 minutes are up. And we shall be having the referee blowing the whistle to bring the 90 minutes of Ondu and Wakiso to an end. A game that still takes us back to Onduparaka's draws And the questions will continue to be asked. When will Onduparaka finally win a game? After how long will they win a game in the Startimes Uganda Premier League this year round? There's some bit of a problem going on here. The referee wants to sort some issues out. Problem for Jarieko. Joshua Lugemwa. This could be the final kick of the match from Joshua Lugemwa. Long from Joshua. Away by Ojara. It's collected by Kadu, and finally it's away. Mayanja. And away from the path of Asimwe that goes away for a throw-in. Kagogwe will be allowing Kadu to throw. Well, still wondering why that substitution is going to be made, because really 5 minutes were added. I don't think he will be able even to come in. Long for the ball. Kagogwe on the chest. Rescue for Kagogwe. Throw in here. We are on the referee's borrowed time right now. Totally borrowed time. And a substitution will be made. It's a tactical game. And Hamza Kalanzi actually makes the change. John Rogers. Long throw from John. Float back. Away by Bukenya. Recollected again. Asimwe goes down and finally squatting away from danger. Jara. Well, there is actually coming out like that and the ball gets stuck in the water. So that in the match between Express and Sports Club Villa, that second goal. So pressing Joshua with the clearance. John Rogers with a beautiful control. Adrico. Rashid Yakini looking for Adrico. And it's away by Bukenya. Rashid Yakini. Finally, Wakiso now can attack as they probe up one-on-one. Away by Okocha. Control here, and the referee says enough is enough. And that's the end of this match. It is a draw for the very first time. This match has ended 0-0. It had never ended 0-0 before. And this is the third draw between Onduparaka Football Club and Wakiso Giants since 2019. The other draws were 1-1, 1-1. But this one for the very first time ends goalless between Ondu and Wakiso. Well, Onduparaka Football Club had a few chances really in the game. Not very many chances we have seen in this match due to the conditions of play. The pitch has been very waterlogged and very difficult to play in. But I can say it has been a wonderful match played. Micho is here, and I think he's very happy about the way the coaches have done their job and the way the team has played today. Shortly, we will be going down to the Brazilian. Tell us exactly who the man of the match is. And my prediction was actually very, very spot on. And the man of the match today is the one and only Ojara is the man of the match. And trust me, played a beautiful game in this. Okay, let's go down to the Brazilian. And he'll be interviewing the man of the match together with the coaches from down. So over to you, Brazilian.